This presidential administration is currently making some very significant actions in the cryptocurrency space, and we must undoubtedly address them. However, we also have something that might be the catalyst for the cryptocurrency market's next major upswing. In this video, we will be discussing a great deal of material. Thus, make sure to watch this video through to the finish. Having stated that, welcome to the channel, everyone. For those who are unfamiliar with the channel, my name is Nick. I hope you will subscribe after watching this video. So let's get started and discuss a few topics. Thus, during the past few days from the president introducing his own meme coin to the First Lady, it has undoubtedly been an exciting time to be involved in cryptocurrency. Having her own meme coin as well, and the presidential administration is already beginning to make some significant acquisitions. Indeed, the current state of the space makes it seem as though we are not in reality. It seems as though we live in a fictitious, fabricated world where the president is actually introducing a meme coin. Just consider those words, please. Would you have believed that to be true? A meme coin is being launched by the president. That's absolutely crazy. However, we are also seeing some other significant developments. Furthermore, the gates opening is more important than this admin purchasing or selling cryptocurrency or anything like, and this needs to be addressed. Let's start by discussing the market itself, though. As you can see on my computer, the coin market cap now includes a new category, produced in the USA. Yes, exactly. The top-ranked token by market capitalization is XRP, which is created in America. CoinGecko has created a category that is almost similar, with XRP at the top and coins minted in the USA. Correct? And this is really excellent, in my opinion. This, in my opinion, is giving the market insight into, well, guess what? These are the projects you should be investing in if you truly want to support the cryptocurrency market in the United States. Did you also notice that Ethereum and Bitcoin are missing? That's because they aren't produced in the United States. One of the greatest opportunities in the USA is XRP. But beyond that, isn't that correct? We have XLM. HBR is currently listed on CoinGecko, but not on CoinMarketCap. HBR is right here, as you can see. Thus, XLM and HBR are excellent choices. ALGO is on here as well. Filecoin is also rather excellent. Because of the hype surrounding XRP and the significant moves being made, there are a lot of missed opportunities outside of XRP that people are currently ignoring. But there are also some fantastic opportunities on this list that many people should be investigating right now. Though there are many other possibilities we may take advantage of this cycle, it does make sense. However, Bitcoin has also been making some significant moves outside of this. Recently, Bitcoin reached around 108K. We now descend a little to around it was almost exactly 100,000, and then we're back to approximately 105,000. Let's wait and observe what occurs today. We should have a really exciting week with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general. This week is filled with important events. There will be another sunshine meeting with the SEC on Thursday. Do we believe the case will be resolved as a result? Isn't it difficult to say? Now, this is pro-SEC. No more Gary Gensler. In case you were unaware, Gary Gensler did formally step down on the 20th. He had resigned earlier, I believe 2 days before, and his duties at the SEC were essentially completed. However, it's wonderful to see this. However, in addition to this, we also examine what will occur on Thursday. Due to the fact that the SEC has new leadership, the Sunshine Act meeting may result in the matter being entirely withdrawn. However, the chart for the last 7 days shows XRP for the previous 7 days. The Bikram chart for the previous 7 days looks like this. Once more, XRP is not acting strangely. We made roughly $3.40. Right now, we're at about $3.13. At about $2.91, we did hit the low end. Not too wild. In all honesty, I've noticed a number of comments on the YouTube channel that say things like, XRP is trading at this, XRP is dropping hard. and XRP is, dropping. I simply wanted to let you know that throughout the past year, I've noticed a lot of remarks on XRP. Back here, people were always discussing the price of XRP and saying things like, "Oh, XRP isn't going to do anything. XRP won't accomplish anything." Then, as it starts to pump upward, there is a slight market decline, such as when we fell from the beginning of December to the end of the month, and I see a lot of comments that say, "Oh, XRPs are back to $2. People should simply be content with what they have in front of them. I mean, over the past year, XRP has increased by about 500%. I think that's ridiculous. And just in the past several months have many of these actions taken place. However, Johnny Deaton did discuss dropping the crypto instances outside of this. Dismiss crypto cases, he urged. After attending the first ever crypto ball, where America's newly appointed crypto czar David Sachs declared the end of the war on cryptocurrency and promised that America will usher in a golden age of creativity, and the day after the real Donald Trump launches a presidential meme coin, I find myself thinking back on the past 4 years. Additionally, he mentions Coinbase, Ripple, and library cases that represent users, developers, private investors, and content producers. As I sit here, I consider how much time, effort, money, and resources have been wasted over the past 4 years. The library has died. Indeed they are. No fraud was committed or even suspected, yet the modest American company from New Hampshire was killed by authorities acting in bad faith and carrying out their threat to bankrupt it. The platform was being used by a very active library ecosystem and community of users and content providers. Legal fees cost an American entrepreneur millions of dollars, and library personnel lost their jobs. Those millions are gone and will not be utilized for research and development, marketing, advertising, jobs, health insurance, or libraries. A corrupt bureaucrat with political motivations killed the librarians. Naturally, Ripple also incurred legal expenditures of more than $150 million. $150 million is that amount. One another instance of non-fraud. Those same bad faith regulators tried to intimidate and harass 2 American business owners, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsson, by suing them separately. The cases of the 2 unflappable entrepreneurs were rejected due to the case's lack of validity. By the way, 75,000 users and investors joined the action immediately after the announcement, despite suffering losses of almost $15 billion. XRP holding retirement funds were halted. American exchanges and investors suffer from delistings. For fear of upsetting the SEC, some American companies chose not to collaborate with Ripple. Those same bad faith regulators threatened Ripple's foreign partners during the litigation. Legal fees are still rising, and the SEC recently submitted an appellate brief. The SEC expedited Coinbase's initial public offering, IPO, in 2021. The SEC must decide whether granting acceleration is in the best interests of the public before doing so. Only 2 years after concluding that granting acceleration was in the public interest, the SEC made that decision and allowed the IPO to proceed swiftly. Coinbase was sued by those same bad faith regulators, who said that Coinbase's whole business strategy was unlawful. The SEC's motion was approved by the